Imagine this. You are laying down in your bed when you get a text asking if you are wanting to go on a business class flight with a few other friends to Tokyo. You are like, what? How can they afford something like that? They lost all of their money day trading. They then excitingly tell you about how they have been able to capture over 200,000 Chase Ultimate Reward points just by putting their normal spend on 3 specific credit cards that Chase offers, which they call the Chase Trifecta. Because you are not as credit card savvy as your friends, and you are also not wanting to splurge $8,000, sadly, you will have to stay home as your friends go on that trip without you. So what is the Chase Trifecta, and how can you utilize it to obtain the most amount of ultimate reward points possible? So the Chase Trifecta is a combination of any 3 credit cards from Chase. Typically for personal credit cards, this is the Chase Sapphire Reserve or Preferred when paired with the Chase Freedom Flex or Freedom Unlimited. While there are other variations, the combination of these specific credit cards offer 2 important things. One being they can significantly increase the amount of points you can earn while spending, and 2 that you can redeem your rewards for greater value. To start it off, the first way that you will be able to capture a load of points from the Chase Trifecta is through the sweet welcome bonus offers. Currently at the time of filming, the Chase Freedom Flex and Unlimited are offering a $200 sign-up bonus when you spend $500 in the first 3 months. And this is equivalent to 40,000 Chase Ultimate Reward points for just meeting a relatively easy spend requirement. Next, the Sapphire cards are currently offering a 50,000 welcome bonus offer for the Reserve, or you have the option of being able to grab the 60,000 welcome bonus offer with the Preferred after spending $4,000 in 3 months. This sign-up bonus offer might be a little bit tougher for most people to meet. The way that I was able to meet this minimum spend requirement was that I recently bought a car, and while I was paying off this car, I charged my car's payment through a service called Plastic. Even though I incurred a 2.85% extra fee by using my credit card to pay off my car loan, it was definitely worth it, as I would have not been able to meet the sign-up bonus offer had I not used the service. I want to be clear too, Plastic is not sponsoring me. I just love their service since it is a great way to meet minimum spend requirements on credit cards. When you have the Chase Trifecta, you must have one annual fee credit card, as the annual fee credit card is the only credit card that will allow you to transfer your points from the Freedom Flex or Freedom Unlimited. For example, the Chase Sapphire Preferred will boost your points up to 25%, while the Sapphire Reserve will boost your points to be valued at 50% higher when booking through the Chase Travel Portal or through the Pay Yourself Back program. This credit card setup is one of the best due to the fact that it can really maximize your value with just 3 credit cards. And you will not have to juggle between remembering which one of the 10 credit cards you must use in a specific category. When going for this amazing setup of cards, the first credit card that I would recommend for you to get is the Chase Freedom Flex. This credit card is arguably one of the most beefed up, no annual fee credit cards that should be in everybody's wallet. The reason for getting this card first is due to the fact that you are able to get 5% back on rotating categories each quarter up to $1,500 of spend. For example, if you were to put $1,500 of spend on dining purchases, that would be the $75 back just for using this credit card instead of any other credit card that would not offer this kind of reward. Or even worse, a debit card. The next credit card that I would recommend going for in this setup would be the Chase Freedom Unlimited. I would recommend this card second, as you're able to capture 50% more on every single purchase versus the Sapphire Preferred or Freedom Flex. While 1.5 points back may not sound like a whole lot, if you were to put $20,000 to spend on a card with 1x back versus the Freedom Unlimited, that would be the difference of 10,000 points from doing nothing extra besides obtaining this credit card. Of course, depending on if there is a super high sign-up bonus offer, I would recommend getting a Sapphire card more as a priority. So if in the future, Chase is offering a 100,000 points sign-up bonus, you will definitely not want to sleep on that offer. Just like you do not want to sleep on dropping a like and hitting that subscribe button. But seriously, when trying to decide whether the Sapphire Preferred or Reserve is the better option, the Reserve, just like the Amex Platinum card, is geared towards consumers who tend to travel more frequently, as you get access to airport lounges, 10x back on hotels booked through the travel portal, another 5x back on flights booked through the travel portal, a $300 credit with Airbnbs, Ubers, taxis, with many more. The Sapphire Preferred is primarily more geared towards people who love to accumulate points to use for airline travel, but who do not travel as extensively as the Sapphire Reserve cardholders. The reason why you must use the Chase Trifecta, again, is that if you do spend $1,500 in an eligible quarterly category with the Freedom Flex, then instead of you getting 7,500 ultimate reward points valued at $75, you are now able to get a value of $93.75 with the same 7,500 points. This is because your points are worth 25% more through your Sapphire Preferred card. Additionally, through the Sapphire Reserve boosting your points 50%, then those same 7,500 points would now be worth $112.50 for doing nothing extra than holding the Trifecta. Of course, it is important that you do keep track of potential downsides when holding the Chase Trifecta. The first being that you would have to keep track of more than one credit card, which could scare some people away, as it might just create some unnecessary, unneeded stress. Another would be that some people are not comfortable with the idea of having to pay an annual fee just to put a credit card in your wallet. Even though, if you choose the right annual fee credit card for you, you have the potential to make the effective annual fee practically zero. A third downside that you may encounter is that the Chase Trifecta does not have a point multiplier to go after a majority of people's third largest expense, which is food and groceries. You might argue that the Freedom Flex does usually target grocery purchases in one of the quarterly bonuses, but that is still not a viable option for the other 3 quarters. Speaking of the Freedom Flex, another downside that you will face is you must remember to activate each quarterly bonus offer. This should not be too much of a problem though, as Chase does send you reminders to activate your offer. I would like to add that while the setup is most commonly called a Chase Trifecta, that does not mean that you can only stick with 3 cards. If you find it more valuable for yourself to add a 4th or even a 5th credit card, then as long as you can safely manage your credit cards and keep a mental note of the annual fees that you are paying, you should absolutely get the setup that will work best for you. Just be careful on going too overboard in this setup, as most of these credit cards have overlapping bonus categories. And if you haven't applied for the Chase Trifecta yet, and you are looking for an in-depth analysis of the Chase Sapphire Preferred, then you definitely do not want to miss this video right here, where I go over if the Sapphire Preferred is the right card for you. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure not to miss out on the free stocks when applying for Robinhood or Webull in the description below.